Despite being digital natives, fully 95% of Generation Z and 93% of millennials are having a tough time making the transition to the virtual work environment. I mean, let's face it, working from home is hard. So there are three critical things that we have to have. We have to have communication, processes, and culture. These are the three things that play out differently in a virtual environment versus an in-office environment. Starting with communication, communication is of critical importance. 75% of the US workforce today are stating that they feel less connected, where 60% feel like they're less informed. These numbers are significantly higher with Generation Z and millennials. And so this is counterintuitive because we believe that they're digital natives so that they would easily gravitate towards a digital environment. However, working from home is a totally different place to come from than being in the office and how they engage with other employees. So just in the office and moving that to home is not enough. So here are some solutions. Don't assume just because they're digital natives that they will immediately gravitate to a virtual environment because they're good with technology. The technology, again, doesn't have anything to do with it. What they really have to connect to is we must communicate well with them. We must let them know the importance of how they are connected to the company so that their contribution adds to the greater good, but they must also feel as though they're being informed. So uncover the issues, the things that are working well for them, the things that need some improvement, and then develop the meaningful solutions that will allow you to connect with them more efficiently and effectively, but then also inform them on the new directions that a project may be taking, the new directions of a company, shifts in strategy, and all of those things coming together to culminate in them in feeling as though their contribution is adding to the greater good. Processes are very important because they need to understand the project status and they need to understand all the information that is needed in order to be able to be the most effective to move a project forward and move the company forward in whatever it is that they happen to be working on. So be cautious of overusing video conferencing. I hear from a lot of people as I go through my walk that, I have been on 7 Zooms already today, or I've been on, 8 different conferences. And part of the frustration is that they're spending so much time in conferences and video conferences that they're not actually having enough time to get the actual work done and advance the project. So make sure there's purpose in every video meeting. Also, productivity is not completing the meeting. Productivity is ultimately completing the project or projects that any particular employee is working on. And then establish the expectations and the project check-ins so that every employee, no matter where they are in an in-person environment in the office or virtual, so that they can check in and understand and get any additional information that they need, status on projects, and continue to move those projects forward. Culture is critically important. We now live in a virtual world, and that's not changing anytime soon. And in that virtual world, we have to be able to transport our culture as an organization, not only to the in-person staff, but also to those working virtually so that they feel connected at every step. So understanding what issues are they dealing with, how are they dealing with them, helping them develop those solutions that will allow them to feel more connected and feel more informed about the company's direction. All of that plays to our culture. Ensure too that they have enough time to get the things done that they want to get done and need to get done in order to be able to move those projects forward. And let them know, hey, they're valued. They're an important part of our organization. The more they feel valued, the more they will contribute, and the more they feel supported, the more they'll be able to move forward effectively within the organization. The bottom line is that working online is significantly more than just a digital connection, especially for the younger generations. We have to embrace the fact that this is a whole new way of doing business.